Welcome back to accounting session once again. In the previous session, we have revised the interest on drawings, P&L of operation account. Today, once again, we will continue with our syllabus. And today, in the last session, we have seen how to value the goodwill under the average profit method, and we have learned two methods in that: simple average method and weighted average profit method, and then we have learned super profit method. Today we will see the treatment of goodwill. Treatment of goodwill. What do you mean by treatment of goodwill? So how this goodwill has to be distributed and why goodwill amount has to be collected? Since we are learning the topic, that is admission of a partner, reconstitution of a partner. In that you are learning admission of a partner, and you have learned now how to calculate the new profit sharing ratio, how to calculate the sacrifice ratio, etc. Now we will see the treatment of goodwill. So let us take one example. 6:4 is the ratio of X and Y. 6:4. Now they admit Z as a new partner. And the new profit sharing ratio is 5:3:2. This is the old ratio, and this is the new ratio. And sacrifice ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. You cannot do like this in every problem. Only in case if the denominator is 10, 6 by 10, 4 by 10, now also 5 by 10, 3 by 10 and 2 by 10. Right? If this is the case, you can use this method. Now, sacrifice ratio is equal to 6 minus 5, 1. Previously it was 6 by 10, now it has become 5 by 10. 4 minus 3, 1. So, minus for him, he was having 0, he is getting 2. So, sacrifice ratio of X is 1, 1. So, now, goodwill is the compensation received by the old partners for sacrifice of their profit sharing ratio. Goodwill is the compensation received by the old partners for sacrificing their profit sharing ratio. So, here what happens is, the goodwill should be distributed among the old partners. Whatever is the amount received from the new partner in the form of goodwill, which is received as a compensation for the sacrificing the ratio by the old partners, profit sharing ratio by the old partners, that should be distributed among the old partners as per sacrifice ratio, nor old ratio, nor new ratio. It should be distributed among the partners. The goodwill amount always is distributed among the old partners in the sacrifice ratio. So, here it will be 1:1. So, let us take one example. The goodwill of the firm, for example, the goodwill of the firm is valued at rupees 50,000. So goodwill of the firm is valued at 50,000. As we have seen in the previous session, how to value the goodwill, we have learned three methods, that is the simple average profit method, weighted average profit method, and then super profit method. So we will value the goodwill, and after valuing the goodwill has come to how much? The goodwill of the firm is valued at rupees 50,000. So 50,000 out of 50,000, Z should bring how much? His share 2 by 10, because new profit sharing ratio is how much? 5:3:2. So 2 by 10 means I have put as 1 by 5 equal to 10,000. And this 10,000 should be distributed among X and Y in the sacrifice ratio. Sacrifice ratio, not old ratio, not new ratio. Sacrifice ratio, that is 5,000 each. So now let us see the journal entries that have to be made in case if the new partner brings goodwill in the form of cash. So if he brings the goodwill in the form of cash, there will be two cases. One is if goodwill does not exist in balance sheet. If goodwill already appears in the balance sheet or in books, let us see in the first case, that is if goodwill does not exist in the books. So now what happens? If you are admitting a new partner, the new partner should bring capital. That is compulsory. For joining as a new partner or getting admission as a new partner, you should bring capital. But along with capital, you should bring some extra amount as compensation for the old partners for sacrificing their profit sharing ratio, towards the share of new partner. So that amount is called as what? Goodwill. The extra amount then is capital is called as what? Goodwill. So in this example, let us consider he is bringing capital Z capital equal to 50,000. So first journal entry will be he brings cash. So cash comes into the form cash account, debits 50,000 plus 10,000, 60,000. He will not bring the full 50,000 goodwill. He will bring his share of goodwill. His share of goodwill is how much? 2 by 10 of 50,000. Because the goodwill of the firm is valued at 50,000 and his share is how much? 10,000. So he will bring only 10,000. So in this 50,000 is capital and 10,000 is goodwill. To Z capital amount 50,000 to premium for goodwill. And this will be the journal. And this goodwill amount, premium for goodwill amount, should be transferred to the old partner's capital account. Second entry will be premium for goodwill account debit 10,000. So that should be transferred to the old partners as per the sacrifice ratio. So So sacrifice ratio is how much? 1:1. To X capital amount 5,000 to Y capital amount 5,000. So this is how you are supposed to pass the journal entries in case if goodwill is not existing in the books and the new partner brings goodwill in the form of cash. So if goodwill is brought by the new partner in cash. So in case if the goodwill is retained in the business, these entries are enough. In case if the partners want to withdraw the goodwill amount, at that time the entry will be he should withdraw from the capital only. X capital account. If he wants to withdraw full amount, Y capital account. If only X withdraws, X capital account should be debited to cash. If both are withdrawing, to cash. If they are withdrawing half of the goodwill, this will become 2,500 to cash 5,000 being cash withdrawal for personal use. So these are the journal entries, and sometimes it may so happen that the old partner may give only the capital amount now, and or else he may give the capital amount in full, but he may give part of the goodwill amount. So at that time, what journal entries we are supposed to pass? Let us see now. We will see this later. We will do it already appeared in the balance sheet. Let us finish this one. Fourth one. In the case if the new partner gives capital amount fully and goodwill in part. So total goodwill amount in this example we have taken as 10,000. In case if it gives only 5,000, so then what will be the journal entry? What will be the journal entry? Let us see here. Here this journal entry will come, and this journal entry instead of this one cash amount debit with 55,000 because he is not bringing the full amount of goodwill. Because he is not bringing the full amount of goodwill. So he is bringing only 5,000, and he has assured that he will use the 5,000, remaining 5,000 afterwards. So now in this case, cash account is how much? Debit 55,000 to Z capital account or new partners capital account 50,000. That is sure 50,000 should be transferred to the capital account, and then to premium on goodwill 5,000. So this will be the case, and then while transferring premium on goodwill account, debit 5,000 to X capital account. So the amount should be distributed according to the sacrifice ratio. 2,500 to Y capital account 2,500. So now for the balance amount of 5,000, because he has given how much? 5,000 now out of 10,000. So you should pass the journal entries for the balance 5,000. So let us see what will be the journal entry for the balance 5,000. For the balance 5,000, said capital account or you can take current account. Debit 5,000 to premium on goodwill amount. So for the balance amount, either his current account will be debited or his capital account will be debited, and the balance will be shown. So these are the journal entries. In case if the goodwill is brought in the form of cash by the new partner and goodwill does not appear in the balance sheet. So in my next session, I will tell you what happens, what will be the journal entries in case if goodwill already appears in the balance sheet.